Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his, Three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too.
Damn, I have good timing.
Hello, Mr. Carey and STD58. I don't know if Mr. Carey's still here.
Oh, yeah, I imagine, yep. Because he was just over there watching my live 2 minutes before this.
Oh, okay.
So I just got to warn people I'm in a unusually bad mood.
Okay.
I'm usually very cheerful.
Uh-huh.
But
What happened to put you in a bad mood?
As I told to my massive audience of Mr. Carey a few minutes ago, I just had a run-in with my local grocery store, and then after that, I watched Finkel's thing where he was talking about FPS. I was like, FPS isn't back yet? What a bunch of bullshit. And so I'm just looking to tear somebody up.
Mm.
So how was your day?
My day might as well have been another fucking Monday.
Just another fucking Monday. Ooh.
It just, oh wait, it was a Monday. I didn't work at that job yesterday. That makes sense now.
Do, 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 do.
So yeah, I'm
that's-
still not functioning real well. I haven't had a chance to rest my brain.
Not quite sure why Carrie thinks he has to talk for me, but okay. Trying to remember. It seemed like there was something I wanted to talk about. Now it's totally gone.
Was it StreamYards?
No, but I finally got PayPal to link to my bank account. Now, if I can get just get PayPal to show me the link it says is there to send money to my bank account, that'd be nice. So did you say yesterday that they told Chris he's not even allowed to appear on anybody else's panels or anything?
That is what Chris said.
Because I saw Finkel saying, I can't remember if it was that last one he did or before that, about he offered to let Chris go and use his StreamYard, and I thought, I don't think you were paying attention.
Yeah, Chris said that YouTube told him he cannot be on YouTube at all. So if that's true or not, I don't know.
That seems a little ridiculous. I would have thought his appeal would have been real quick.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, actually. Let's see.
You'd think once a human looked at it, they'd go, I don't know what people are talking about.
Right. Sunday. Today's Tuesday. I don't know if he found anything out yet or not.
Well, I noticed his channel still isn't back, so. I just don't like people pulling bullshit like that. That's totally unfounded
Mm-hmm.
just because they don't like somebody.
And they're just so proud of themselves too.
Yeah. And, I would be, well, I won't say just as annoyed, but I would still be taking like Todd's side if somebody did something like that to him, if it
Mm-hmm.
was an unfounded allegation.
Yeah.
If you have a legitimate reason to report somebody, then fine. but just to make up ridiculous bullshit. And like Finkel said, they know how to trigger the AI. You just get a lot of people to all report.
Right, the same thing.
Right. Yep, right at the same time. And so then the AI goes, oh, it must be real. I think the best thing people can do, instead of trying to, report those people,
Good evening,
to
ladies.
same, to go use like the same
I'm muted. No, I'm not.
fire with fire. No. But I was talking.
Free FPS.
Instead of using, firefights fire with them, just boycott those channels.
Yeah.
What do you want, Finkel?
Boycott what channels?
Well, people
Idiot channels.
like DirectD and
You're right, but it's so hard to ignore them. It's fun to fuck with them. I'm sorry, mess with them. Yeah. You're right. It's better to boycott them. Now I just need the self-control to do that. 3 by 3. What means 3 by 3?
no idea. Hey, Howard.
How you doing, Mr. Nicky? Mr. Carey? Howard? All right. Can I have the rest of the day off? Oh, wait. Today's Tuesday. I am off today.
I always
Ah.
thought you were a bit off.
All day I've been getting the wrong day.
Well,
Yeah.
whose fault is that?
Yours?
Oh, okay.
Stop. I'm not
Might
gonna-
as well be.
It's not really your fault, but I'm going to blame you.
Okay.
So how is everyone today?
Well, Nikki was just telling me she's pissed off.
Why are you pissed off, Nikki?
wait.
Because it might as well have been Monday today.
Yeah, it pisses you off that it's not Monday?
No, it pisses me off that these people at work are such idiots.
I can relate.
Finkel can relate to being an idiot.
Thank you. Thank you. That's going to cost you. Don't know how. Don't know when. It will cost you. No! Damn it. So you don't do two things at once. Okay. Pay attention, Finkel. STD, how you doing? Sorry, I'm back. Someone at the door. Well, I'm not sorry that you're back. Are you guys sorry that STD's back?
No.
I've learned not to answer those questions.
I can understand. Well, shit. That means more shit to pack. My next INR test is the 4th of February. I'll be in Seattle. I don't want to do an INR test on the 4th of February while I'm in Seattle.
Can't you get a
Pardon?
Can't you get a home test?
Yeah, I have a home test, but I have to take them with me. I don't want to take them with me.
Oh,
I'm trying to lighten my load as much as possible.
I don't know if I ever told you. Speaking of INRs, I used to have to go. What was it, monthly? Yeah, I guess to get it done.
2 weeks early.
And So I had this thing happen one time where I was sitting here and the phone rang. And the person said they were calling from a whatever the name of the doctor's office was,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted to talk to my mother. And I said, well, if you are calling to remind her that she has a 2 o'clock appointment tomorrow, yes, she knows and she will be there. And the nurse says, well, I can't talk to you about it. I have to talk to her. And I said, but if all you're calling about is an appointment reminder, she knows about it. I will have her there before 2 o'clock. Well, I have to talk to her. Okay. So it's like, hey, Mom, it's for you. And one of the reasons that I just tried to talk to the lady for my mother, the conversation then goes, what? Who's this? You're who? And I'm going, it's your doctor's appointment. Who is it? Because my mother couldn't hear too well. So the reason I was reminded of this with the INRs is just about a week later, I come home from work and I had gone in the morning and got my INR done. And I come home and my mother says, oh, they called and they said that your test was good and just keep taking your pills the same way you have been. And it's like, wait a minute. HIPAA wouldn't let me verify her appointment, but you can go ahead and give her my lab results. You know what I mean? And it's not like I cared that she would know what my INR was, but it was just the combination of those two things. It's like, what the fuck? So thanks for reminding me of that.
Hello, Nerdy.
STD.
Hello, Stephanie. And hello, Danny.
STD, what are you talking
Hey.
about? SSI, SSDI will get a stimulus check of $5,000?
Yeah, I believe that when I see it.
Mhm.
I've seen things like that before.
Where's this information coming from? Was it a text you got? I mean, Pat will be glad to hear that if that's true.
I remember hearing people say something like that like a year ago, and it was like somebody had totally misinterpreted what it was about. I think the one back then was something they had some kind of a thing, and it was like they were doing it again for people who hadn't gotten it the first time. A lot of people thought, oh, we're going to get another. So yeah, hey, it'd be great if they're sending everybody $5,000, but like I said, I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, Google says the headline might feel like it's 2020 or 2021, but it's true. The IRS is distributing billions of dollars in stimulus aid checks to taxpayers by the end of January 2025. What is that, 13 hours ago? Why?
Stuff.
Because they represent recovery rebate credits that were not claimed by eligible people on their 2021 tax returns.
Yeah,
Oh,
so see, that's not the same as just giving every person on SSI or whatever
Well, it's-
$5,000.
I won't say anything to Pat. I'll wait and see if it happens. If it happens, good news for him. All right. There you go. I was a bit embarrassed. I do the same job as one of my coworkers, and I was doing a handoff during the stimulus check, the COVID stimulus, and he asked if I'd spent my Biden bucks. I'm like, well, what? He says, your stimulus check. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's taken care of. Because I'm realizing that he's getting paid low enough to qualify for a stimulus check, and we're doing the same job. I'm like, Yeah, I've already spent that. Yeah. The truth was I wasn't getting one.
And actually, if they wanted to stimulate the economy, giving like $5,000 or something to everybody who's making less than 20,000 or whatever would stimulate the economy because anybody who's on the lower end of the scale, they get that 5,000, they're going to the store and spending it. You give those checks to people that are making over 250,000, it's like, oh, okay, I'll put this on my credit card bill, or I'll put it in the bank. It's not going to really go directly into the economy.
Exactly. You send me $5,000 for whatever reason, it's either getting invested or it's paying down debt.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone is struggling payday to payday, they're going to have a little more fun payday than usual.
Exactly. You give $5,000 to me. Coke and whores, man. Coke and whores.
Coke. Well, that's an awful lot of Coca-Cola Classic, and
Yeah. Well, I like the vanilla Coke myself.
okay.
Well, I would think that the Social Security site, the actual government website, would have information on whether or not you're getting a stimulus check. Because I believe you can sign in and see what your payments are going to be,
Yeah.
when your payment's going to be hitting your bank account and how much it's going to be.
Well, I think it hits your bank account the same date every month, or
Well,
it's
if it's
like
a
always like this.
stimulus check, it might be different.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's January 21st. So by the end of January, we'll know soon enough. At least our friends who are on SSI or SSDI will know. This is through the IRS.
Then you're definitely able to sign into the IRS website and check on any payments that they owe you.
Well, first of all, if it's true, it'll be delayed because since it's after January 20th, Trump would want to make sure that they send out checks with his name on, like they did with that stimulus the other time.
Oh, yeah.
When he found out, oh, you didn't actually send checks. Well, send everybody a letter saying congratulations from President Trump.
Yeah. I wonder how much just writing up those letters and putting them in the envelopes, how much that costs.
I know.
Mr. Kerry has an account on ssa.gov.
Well, I think anybody who's getting any kind of SS would have an account. They might not have activated or whatever, but you'd have one.
If Pat gets $5,000, I'm going to call in some chits.
Actually, anybody, even an 18-year-old, can have an account on ssa.gov. That's the same place. Those of us who used to get those actual letters in the mail that says, here's what your estimated benefits are going to be from the Social Security, this is what you earned this year. That's all that ssa.gov account is right now.
I always remember the first time I got one of those letters. I was happy because I saw there was like 3 years that they had me down for zero income. And so I replied and said, I worked those years, and they went back and changed it. I don't know how it was missed.
Errors are possible. Nikki is right. You can check how much you get if you are disabled. Oh, Nikki, have you ever known Nikki not to be right?
Yeah.
Lots of times.
Lots of times? Okay. I'm sure Mr. Nikki could tell us, but we haven't experienced it here.
Well, I was going to mention her anniversary date as one of those times.
Yeah, actually, neither one of us know what it is.
Hmm. Ha I just figured it out. When I realized my next INR check is February 4th, I'm thinking, February 4th, that means something. What does it mean? Well, when you said anniversary, it clicked. Ex-wife's birthday.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't care. Wow, you guys are having some issues with SSI. Oh, goes to dependent children. Yes, or yeah. Okay, that'll be also nice. Pat has a child support payment. I'm sure that child will. Yeah, they'll figure it out. Not my area. Not this year. Holly's talking about retiring next year. How do I stop her?
Just ask her if she's really wanting to be bored all the time.
I'll try that approach, but she seems ready to be bored. I'm not ready for her to make less money than me. I like having a girlfriend that makes more money than me.
So she's older
I-
than you?
She's older and wealthier. And she's better with money. She's smart. I don't know what she's doing with me. But
Nobody
I'm not going to
does.
question it.
Was she born before 63?
1954.
Let's see.
I have a friend, actually I dated her for a while, but anyway, she worked for the welfare department in Pittsburgh for like over 30 years. And she always said that she would never retire. They'd have to carry her out of there. And then she broke her ankle and was forced to stay home for like 6 weeks. By the time her 6 weeks of forced to be at home ran out, she was putting in her papers for retirement. She found out she liked not going to work.
Well, she's definitely reached full retirement age, so you can't use that one. She'll get her full benefit.
I love my oldest daughter, but she's a ditz. I just came off of a family Zoom meeting. Aunts, uncles, mom, some of my daughters. My oldest daughter was on it, and when they started talking about, well, my youngest daughter has a tumor situation, and my number 3 daughter has a medical condition they haven't quite figured out what's going on yet. And someone mentioned PCOS. I don't know what PCOS is, but as they were talking about it, they started talking about cysts on ovaries. And coming out of the conversation about a brain tumor in one of my children and the possibility of cysts in the ovaries of one of my children, apparently I'm looking very uncomfortable. So my oldest daughter texted me, why am I so uncomfortable talking about lady parts? It's not lady parts, it's which ladies? My children, your sisters.
Yeah.
That's what's making me uncomfortable. Talk about lady parts all day. I'm a veteran, but not my children. It's not comfortable for me. Yeah,
Oh,
I love them all, but they're, I wish I had my drops here. Father of dogs.
the PCOS just has to do with hormones.
Oh, they were talking about cysts on ovaries. I
Yeah,
don't,
it just has to do with hormones.
oh, okay. Has nothing to do with cysts.
Well, it causes cysts, but a cyst
Oh.
is like a pimple.
Yeah. Okay.
It's no big deal.
Okay. Sounds like a big deal to a parent.
Yeah, I'm sure that it does to a male parent. Yes.
But it's not because it's ovaries. It's because
No, it's
one child
hormones.
might have that, and the other child does have a brain tumor. And okay, you're healthy. Okay, number one, yay! I'm glad. I am glad that she's healthy. I wish I was 40 again too. Can I be 40 again?
Sure.
19 years ago. You think? What year is 19 years ago?
Well, see, the way I do it is I'll go 20 first. You say, what was 20 years ago? It's a lot easier to do the math than you just add one.
All right, 20 years ago is 2005.
Plus
Yep.
1.
2006.
That's 19 years ago.
Okay, 2006. Okay, I'm dating that bitch. That motherfucker is president. I work at that piece of shit job. Okay, yeah. No, I don't want to be 40 again.
Well, 40 years ago, last Monday, was last Monday my birthday? Whatever day it
Mhm.
was. I would right about now I'd be on the train leaving New York City after watching David Letterman. I spent
don't
my
know.
40th birthday there.
Yeah.
I'm 21 with 34 years experience.
Oh, your experienced 21-year-old. Okay.
Yes.
I like that. That's a good spin on it. Yeah, I got 19 years of experience being 40. Yeah. About 2 weeks ago, Muxter, your birthday. Yeah. Yeah, Muxter turned 150 2 weeks ago.
Well, that's what I admit to.
And 4 years and 2
He
weeks
was a
ago, Muxter
bitch.
and I use a bitch. Hey, where's Ariel tonight?
No, just wait.
And why do these other folks never come up on panel? It's always the same people on panel. You know,
Oh, because I always put the wrong link in there just so they'll stay away.
oh, how did I get here?
I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, huh?
Have you guys experimented with this? It looks like it's a static link. So you always have the same link?
Oh, no.
I haven't played with it either. I like the circles, though. I should go to the circles.
Were you here the night that I changed the circle on Vips?
Mm-mm.
Because I
Here?
won't be able to do it. Yeah, but
This
Vips was doing his thing. I won't be able to show it here because I wouldn't be able to get my camera to show it. But you know how he'll just like, well, let me do this. Like he'll have it so that the camera cuts him off there. You know
oh,
what I mean?
yeah. Oh.
So I did this to him. Let's see which one. I went like this, and all of a sudden it went. Yeet! And he went ducking down. It
Oh, I
was
love it.
hilarious.
He is very nervous about his face being put out there.
Well, it's an
Which
ugly
is-
face.
Strange, because what he and I do for a hobby, there's a lot of people taking our pictures back.
Right.
I kind of enjoyed it. When I did a Chick-fil-A a couple years ago, a lot of people think it was weird. A guy was standing across the street from a Chick-fil-A with a camera, and they took my picture and they took videos and they put it on one of these like Nextdoor apps. So my local Nextdoor app has me creeping people out with a camera. Yeah, Vips, if you check your local, I don't know, Facebook, Nextdoor, your face is out there. I'm sure of it.
By the way, I realized that you paid somebody $100 that didn't deserve it that time, because the picture they gave you of Vips was actually a guy standing next to Vips.
It was Vips
Remember-
and Nathaniel, yeah.
Oh no, but that wasn't Nathaniel. That was because I saw another picture that showed half of Vips standing next to the one that they said was Vips. Because remember when we saw like this picture, we were like, well, wait a minute. That other one, his face was a lot skinnier. There's a picture of that face that they gave you, and next to him is half of this face that I have as an avatar right now. And this is the face that ducked down behind the desk when I went square on him. So that
Is
person
the face.
gave you the
That
wrong
is-
one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I think I got scammed. Okay. Oh.
Well, I
well,
think they just picked the wrong one.
could be. Could
There's
be.
actually two of them standing next to each other, and they thought the other one was Vips.
The truth is, I don't really care
Out
what
there.
his face looks like. But he made a big deal out of. For some reason, he thought he should send me an email threatening me of lawsuits if I showed his face on YouTube. And I thought that was just the dumbest thing, considering what we do for a hobby with a camera. And so,
Well,
so I put that out there. I'll give you $100 if you show me Vegas's Vips and Vegas's face. And someone very
My
quickly
thing-
sent me that.
my thing about it too is like I don't really care. I mean, like we'll sometimes, joke with Danny about how she'll never come up on your net, but I mean, don't really care, except with Vips, he's always hiding his face and stuff, but he loves to talk about other people, what other
Yeah.
people look like and all that. So it's like, yeah,
I'm an old man. I got flab hanging around my neck. I have a missing tooth. I'm not a proud fella. Now I understand with Danny, she's so beautiful. It would be a strain on people's eyes to see such awesome beauty. That's why she doesn't come up on panel.
oh,
that
I think
noise
it's going to
coming
work this time.
It worked this time.
What the hell is that?
And I am the president of the United States of America, folks. I'm gonna sign something
Yeah.
here. Everybody
Record
gets
yourself.
$5,000 today.
All right. I think I might have one too.
I just deleted one that I had. I'm pretty sure.
Stop camera. There we go. Will the real Donald Trump stand up?
That's a good one.
Thank you. Hey.
That looks more like him.
There will be punishment. I thought I had another one. Where? Oh my God! No, I cleaned it out.
I used to have one with his wig blowing back, but just the
Yeah.
other day I was clearing pictures out.
The comb over.
If you had a face like I do, then I'd understand. I have a face that looks like a road map done in relief. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I've never been on relief myself.
This is a very accurate picture of myself and the guy who said he was a cop. I don't know if he was a cop or not. Yeah, one of our local NPR stations.
Yeah.
Weeda man.
Weta. Yeah. Oh, I found my other Trump picture. There it is. All right. Donald Trump. Here we go. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong, Finkel. That is wrong. There we go. I'll go back to that. Actually, we'll go back to camera because I know I'm an ugly.
Finkel,
Hmm?
did you look at your emails today from me?
Oh,
Did I send you something?
you're gonna make me look at my emails. Google, Gmail. Sherry, another song, or is this the same song?
I didn't
There's
send
your
you.
favorite person.
I didn't send you pictures. I didn't send you 3 pictures.
No, you sent me a song. Actually, that's
Okay.
from January 19th.
Yeah. No. Give me a minute. My bad. I thought I sent it to you.
I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. If you forgive me for not looking at my email today until just now. But
You're
it feels so right.
That's why every time I send him an email, then I follow it with a text. Just send you an
Oh.
email.
good. Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, does anyone have a picture of Bobby Perez? Bobby
I
Perez.
used to
Used
for a
to,
long
yeah.
time, and I just deleted that too. Because remember, I
He's
used
old
to throw
news
that
now.
up there a lot of times. Yeah.
Oh.
This guy had me more pissed off than Bobby Perez did that day.
Yeah. He wasn't too rough. I mean, he just grabbed my elbow and tried to pull me around.
I think it was more the attitude.
Once I raised my voice, he kept his hands to himself.
Hmm.
Bobby wanted to get more handsy.
Yeah, see, that was the thing. Like with Bobby Perez, I think it was just I thought he was a asshole who was overreacting. But this guy, I felt like he seemed like he was entitled, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
there is that.
I would have probably ended up in cuffs that day if I was you.
I had a
All right.
skin tag appointment. I didn't want to be late for my appointment.
You can check it now.
Check my email.
Yeah.
Dear
Yes,
John.
Ariel said you're allowed. Hey, Dirk.
All right.
What's
There
going
are
on?
3 pictures. All right. What's with the tomato thing? Why
You
is there a
said-
tomato thing?
You said you didn't have a tomato, so I made you a tomato, man.
Okay. I got
That's
3
for
tomatoes.
movie night.
It's for movie night. Okay. Because I've befriended a YouTube character called the Raging Tomato. So you guys aren't
No,
picking on
this
Raging
has
Tomato.
nothing to do with that
Okay.
female. I don't
Okay.
even know who
that
she is.
female.
I don't even watch her, man.
That female. Did you hear how he sounded? That female.
Yeah, because I have nothing to do
Yeah.
with her, man. Nobody watches
Alright.
that garbage.
Hey. Oh. There's a live stream on 11:30. It's recorded, but it's going on live stream like my last one, like the Oops one. And Tomato is in that one. I don't know about you guys. I like Tomato. Of course, I like Resla. You guys don't like Resla.
Yeah,
I
no,
like,
it's fine. You can like them. That's not a problem.
All right.
We'll just look down on you for it, but that's no big deal.
You already do.
Like
Good
I
picture.
could go back. I could go back and remind you of the thousands of channels that you've liked before that I've said I didn't like, and then a little while later you go, yeah, that guy does seem like a jerk, but I won't bother bringing that up.
I never liked Generally Specific. I never liked Fraud at Wrangler. What are you talking about?
TPP.
That one Muxter turned me on to, so we're gonna blame Muxter.
Yeah, that
for
one. That one was totally my fault.
Well, to be fair, we all use TPP, toilet paper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello, Dirt Guy. Did you guys see that Mr. Carey found out more about Ghost Mike?
Yeah. Did you see me totally not care?
I don't even know what you're talking about, so I'm lost.
I don't
Oh,
believe
that
in
goes
those.
my. Oh, okay. Now I
Yeah.
okay. I know what you're saying now. Okay. I thought you were talking about another channel or something.
Like that one.
No, we don't talk about other channels here.
Why not? We
Hold
just
on.
talked about January
Oh.
specific.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
brought it regular.
I'm totally willing to do an entire night of talking about the assholes that brought down FPS. And you know, I'm not the biggest fan of FPS's channel, although I like Chris personally for some reason. I just
Mhm.
can't stand to watch him talk for 3 hours on something that should take 5 minutes.
All right.
But
Looks like
anyway.
I've
Same thing.
reached my limit of
Pickle
avatars. I'm gonna
breaks
have to-
down videos sometimes, and it takes them forever to do. 15
Well,
minute.
yeah, that's what I first started. It's like he'll say he'd have something important and he'd talk for an hour and a half, and finally in the last 5 minutes it would be something that wasn't all that important anyway.
well, you may not have found
But-
it important, but it was important enough to him to talk about it. Just because it took an hour and a half to get there doesn't mean anything.
Chris does
It's
that all the time.
I know.
That's what it's important enough to him because it's about him.
This is a good one. Of course, khakis. I never wore khakis, but yeah, Navy khakis and Army camouflage.
It's a split. It's a split tomato, half.
It is a split, yeah. This one's oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
And what's the other one? I'm sorry, Muxter. I had to drop a couple of Mux. Apparently, I've reached my limit of avatars.
Yeah.
So I had to drop a couple of Muxter dunking ones.
You only get 30 of them, and then you
So
got
I
to
didn't
drop
know
them.
there is a limit. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. 30 is the limit. I do still have two of my favorite Muxters. I have this one, and I have this one.
I always like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
good
one.
one.
That was my Facebook avatar for a long time.
Hmm.
That's Pancho Muck.
I can get rid of Jim Kirk. You can go, Jim. You're gone, Jim. All right. I don't need the gorilla picking his nose, do I? And yeah, the green dress. Don't need the green dress.
That's Ariel's favorite there, the one
Yeah.
before that.
The creepazoid. Yeah.
The opera singer. That's the opera singer.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right.
I wonder what you was doing to have that little grin on your face.
I have a grin on my face.
Yeah, that little grin on your face. I wonder what you was doing, man.
Oh,
That's his secret, and he'll never tell you.
I think he had a hole in his pocket that day.
They
Maybe he
very
was-
well could have.
I love the teeth on that. That's not my teeth, but I do love those teeth. You guys do great dental work.
I never knew a guy sang that song.
Well,
I thought it was a lady.
you have to be very, very talented to pull it off. Someone accused, I played it today in one of my live streams, and someone accused it of being AI. I'm like, come on, those are my real teeth, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
and then that one idiot said about your one drop was too long. It was like 10 seconds. He goes, oh, that drop was too long.
yeah, I remember
I
seeing
can't
that. I
remember which one he was
uploading-
talking about.
Yeah.
That was that guy that was pretending that Erie County was
right.
falsely convicted.
So I may have run into a fellow auditor 4 years ago. Didn't know it. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, how could Erie County be falsely convicted when he pled to
Yeah.
whatever it is that he got convicted of?
Oh, we
Well-
pleaded
well,
guilty.
According to this guy,
Mhm.
though, it wasn't his fault. He was pushed in there. and couldn't help himself. And I said, then he was too close, because if he was pushed through the doors, he'd already gone past the barriers.
Yeah, that. Wow. Pushed into fighting with the cops, is that it?
I think I saw it. I think his probation ran out.
All right. I'm gonna have to do a little live stream on that, because wow. January 6th. I don't think people really understand the layout of the Capitol Hill and the National Mall and how they're related. And all right, you guys talk. I'm going to see if I can find building breach. Okay, you got to show the things. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
Can I share screen?
I must
Yeah.
probably. But I do have to say, though, I have liked a lot of Erie County's work.
Oh yeah, he might be a decent auditor. You know who else was a good auditor? What's his name? What the hell's his name? Great auditor. But he turned out to be a piece of shit of a human being.
Oh, that guy that was a pedophile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he was one of the first ones I watched.
Texas guy, something news.
News Now Houston, that's it.
Yeah, that's him. Bastard.
But you see this? Can you see my pointer? No, my pointer's disappearing. That bike rack looking thing, that's one of two layers. I can't tell if it's the inner one or the outer one. But all those people on the other side of the bike rack, they're already trespassing. Now, here we're not seeing much violence. Oh, this is on the mall side. This is on the east side of the Capitol building. All right, that one's not going to do the justice I'm looking for. Here we go. This is the side I was on. The second barrier is here. Okay. You can see my pointer. The second barrier was here. The first barrier is like out here. So by the time they're here and climbing the scaffolding that's here, they're well inside. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are definitely inside both barriers. So this guy, Erie County, whatever, he was in one of these crowds?
Supposedly.
Does anyone have any art
I mean,
on it?
if he said he was pushed in and couldn't help himself, there would have to be a crowd like that.
He got pushed in up the stairs.
Well, I never heard Erie County talk about it, but that's what the Seven Cities guy was saying. So
That's his name, Seven Cities. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's some maps. I want to show where the barriers are. I can't. I did have one, but can't find out. What is this? Can't really make out what that is. What is that? Killing Time. Hey, Killing Time. How you doing?
I just wanted to thank Ariel for the paperwork there.
But
American
you know
Legal
why
Party.
you know why he gave that to you, don't you? Because you's a bitch.
Oh,
You's a bitch.
he's a bitch.
I'm not the one that had a whole song wrote about me, so not going to say any more than that.
Well, that'll be my project. when I have the time, I will find maps of where the barriers were and where my good camera was.
No, those aren't real barriers. We understand you're not supposed to cross them, but
This is my January 6th
Yeah.
camera. Todd seems to have a problem with the zoom because what he usually sees is my everyday on the street camera. There are two totally different cameras, and yeah, the zoom sucks on this thing.
You know what? Every time I hear Todd
Mm-hmm.
call you a traitor for taking pictures, all my mind says is he's a traitor, but you're the pussy that sat at home and watched your friends get in trouble.
There you go. Okay, we're gonna go with the tomato thing. Well, he vacillates. Either I'm a traitor who turned in my fellow citizens, or I'm a fake who wasn't even there. I don't know how I can be both. I believe I am neither. How can I be turning in my fellow citizens when 99% of the video the courts used was video that they took because they were so fucking proud of what they were doing? It was our intention to be the only videos, but the truth is we were less than 1% of the videos used in courts to convict people. That was either CNN or the actual Proud Boys, Oath Keepers, the Tools, the 3%ers. They're like proud of beating up cops and throwing fire extinguishers at them and spraying them with bear spray and beating them with flagpoles. Most of that videography came from them. America's dumbest criminals. Although apparently they're not too stupid because they all got pardoned yesterday, pardoned or commuted. I'm kind of pissed off about that.
There's a link in the private chat if anybody wants to bring it
Is
up
it a
and
sausage?
read it. No,
Is it-
unfortunately.
Not a sausage link.
I have a sausage
Another-
link for you.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll let you keep your sausage link.
Okay.
I buy the
WNY
pig when I
man
can get
get-
the whole sausage for free.
What is WNY? Daniel Warmis is considered the first Western New York jailed over Capitol riots. He's wearing a CNN fake news. Do you want me to bring it up, or do one of you guys want to bring it up, or who is this? Is this the Erie County guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody can
Oh.
bring it up. It doesn't matter. I'm busy
Uh.
doing my habit thing.
Well, I like it says he said he's not proud of his decision to enter the building.
Oh,
Well, that doesn't sound like a guy who was pushed by the crowd.
right. Alden man sentenced 45 days in jail. Janitor say, okay, what did he do? An emotional statement before his sentencing, because I don't stand by what I did, so I'm going to get emotional like that. Okay. Daniel Warmis said he was sorry for taking part in the January 6, 2021. Oh, he's sorry. Well, you should be sorry, you piece of crap. He said he was not proud of his decision to enter the building. Enter the building. He didn't just pass the barriers. He went inside the building, and no, he didn't get pushed into the building. I'm sorry. He was inside the building. Okay, with the mob of angry people over the results of the presidential election. I owe the American people an apology. Okay, well, to start. He let down people that day. Warmis said, sorry doesn't change the past or even what I did, but I will say I definitely learned a hard lesson, a valuable lesson. Okay, what is that lesson? On Tuesday, by teleconference, U.S. District Judge Paul Friedman didn't buy much of the apology. He sentenced Warmis to a very hard 45 days. So his sentence is long gone. The judge also ordered him to pay $500 in restitution and serve 60 hours of community service. That a significant factor in the sentence longer than what prosecutors had requested. 45. Oh, okay. It was that warmest continues to be a problem for law enforcement and government officials by recording that. Okay, this I have to stand with them. He continues to be a problem by recording them in public spaces. Sorry, government
Yeah, when I
officials.
saw
and
that,
law
yeah, they're
enforcement.
mixing.
You have to go for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
As a result, the judge also imposed a restriction on Warmus that he cannot enter any law enforcement building without first getting permission. Oh, okay. So he lost the right because he went into the Capitol building on January 6th, not because he's a First Amendment auditor. Okay. Of course, we have to take this with a grain of salt. This is a news report, and sometimes they get stuff wrong. What is this site? This is News 10. Okay, it's the local news in Erie County. Oh, okay. Oh, for some reason, I always thought Erie County was Pennsylvania County. In May,
It is.
Warmus pleaded guilty to willfully and knowingly parading, demonstrating, or picketing inside the Capitol. A misdemeanor. Okay, so he's not accused of beating up cops or anything?
no, just the trespass.
Yeah, I'm okay with parading, demonstrating, and picketing outside the Capitol, not inside the Capitol. I'm sorry, no what?
No, he wasn't accused of beating cops or anything.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So he's not a total bad guy. A lot of people did. A lot of people defend these folks. They were just peacefully walking in. Cops held doors open for them, invited them in. Those scenes came hours after the violent attack. So if he's one of those guys, I don't really see a problem him going in. But I don't know. I'd like to see art of when he went in, what time, under what conditions. But if he's not accused of beating cops or vandalizing, I should probably think of him a little softer than I initially did when I went into this. Prosecutors sought a jail sentence of 30 days and probation. Okay, prosecutors and judges don't always get along. Wearing a black hoodie and reading CNN is fake news. Okay, I'll buy that. CNN gets it wrong a lot. Was among the first to enter one of the first to enter the rotunda. We're not talking about hours later. We're talking about the initial breach. But his attorney, Daniel Dubois, said Warmus has changed a lot since that day in D.C. I'd like to hear him explain why he thinks his actions were wrong. Is he just saying what he thinks the court wants to hear? All right. Have I gone too long with this? This isn't really the format of this show, but I'm gonna bookmark this, and I'm gonna make a show out of it. How do I bookmark this? I can go to bookmark history 1000.
No, not those three dots.
Bookmarks. There we go. Bookmark this tab. Boom. All right. I will come back. No? Did I do something wrong?
No idea.
I don't know. Good night, Killen.
I'll find it again. All right. Okay. So I don't see anything here where he was violent, but he was one of the first ones, which tells me he got in with the first violent wave. No cops held the door open for him. I'm sorry, Killen. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that topic. I'm going to shut up now. I know it's not this channel's usual format. Shut up, Finkel. Come back, Killen. Did I upset him?
It's bedtime for him.
It is bedtime. Yes, it's 9:06 p.m. He's a morning guy. I do enjoy his morning voice. He's a lot calmer than One of my other channels that I enjoy watching is Rachel the Ghost, Rachel's Ghost TV show. She makes wonderful coffee cups. Do you like that? That's a good looking coffee cup. But his voice is much nicer to hear than hers. Everyone got quiet. Okay, I'm going to get off my January 6th kick. It's over. They're pardoned. They can continue on with their lives and society and all that bullshit. How you doing?
Us being quiet is nothing new.
So, you know,
That's true.
just
That's
to
true.
mention, by the way, the Supreme Court ruled several years ago that accepting a pardon is an admission of guilt.
I wonder if he's
So
on
if
that list. of
anybody-
1500. Yeah.
If anybody tries to say that that proves they weren't guilty, it's like, nope. Now, if their sentence was commuted, that's different. I mean, they were found guilty and they were let off, but by accepting a pardon, you're saying, yes, I was guilty. Thanks for letting me out.
Oh. 1,500 is a lot of people, and I'm sure there's many more that haven't yet been charged, or probably won't be charged because, yeah, what's the sense in charging them? Trump's going to pardon them. That was my point. I have not been able to go through that list, but I challenged my audiences earlier. If they can find one of those names on that list who were held in prison for 4 years without being charged over January 6th, show me, because I'm just not buying it. You keep hearing that story over and over again. I don't buy it. Ariel's one of my bestest friends.
Yeah. Carrie has lousy taste.
True that. True that. Yeah.
Yeah, he likes you, Muckster.
True that. Nasty Habit. That's a new name to me. You guys know Nasty Habit?
More than we want to.
There was a restaurant we went to a long time ago. I don't know if there's still there. It's called Dirty Habit. But it wasn't. It was, oh, shoot. I guess habit is also a word for something a nun wears. I don't know. But that was the whole theme was,
Yes, a habit is something a nun wears. It's
okay.
the whole outfit, the veil and
Oh, the whole 9 yards is the
yeah.
habit. Okay. Well, the Dirty Habit had good food, but their whole theme was nun imagery. They should probably do their laundry if their habits are dirty. Let it go. Let it go. What was the highlight of your day today, Ariel?
You won't get an answer for a while. He's busy doing who knows what.
Okay. The highlight of his day was doing you knows what. What was the highlight of your day, Muckster?
Getting pissed off by a grocery store.
They pissed me off too, especially the self-checkout lines, and the people try to push you into them. I'm like, I don't work here. But that's the highlight of your day. I don't know. How about you, Nikki? What's the highlight of your day?
I guess I could say waking up this morning.
Did you have Folgers in your cup?
Yeah. And
That is
then
the best part of waking up.
after that, it all went to hell. So
Ah. The highlight of my day. Oh, I drove out to Holly's sister's house to deliver food and cigarettes, run her car, get her mail, and take her trash out.
Oh, we're a bunch of boring people. And no
Yeah.
STD 58. There was no four-tail pileups at the corner of Living Room Boulevard and Office Parkway.
Oh. You have pets, I take it.
I have 4 German Shepherds.
Hmm.
They're not
Wow.
pets. Don't tell them they're pets.
You have 4
They-
family members of the German Shepherd variety.
Yes.
That's a lot of canine. Hmm.
They just allow us to live in their house because we feed them.
Ah, you're the servants. You're the help. Okay.
Yeah. Matter of fact, let's see.
Don't call them friends.
Can
Pets.
you see them?
Oh, they are working hard.
Aren't they?
I can make out 2.
Yeah, there's only 2 right there, but they're in their
Okay.
own recliners.
Yeah. Wow. Ruth, you guys
They
got it
can't
going
hear you.
on. They can't hear. Oh, you're on headphones. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And there's 2 more of those.
Yeah. We have 6 recliners in our living room. 1 for each dog and 1 for Mr. Nicky and 1 for my son.
Wow. Wait a minute. Where do you sit?
In my computer chair, at my desk.
Oh, okay. Everyone else gets a recliner.
Yeah.
Let's see how it works.
Our office chair. The same thing you're sitting in.
I'm sorry?
The same thing you're sitting in. Office
Oh.
chair, whatever, it rocks.
Oh, the coolest. I was on a family Zoom before I came over here. I'm the owner of the Zoom account that hosts the meeting. It's a recurring meeting, and I noticed I had to upgrade my Zoom. And there's AI features. I'm like, what's this? I'm playing around with them. I don't know what I clicked on, but all of our faces, they're usually in like the Brady Bunch appearance. All of a sudden, we were scrunched down into seats in the conference room. The rest of the conference room looked like a conference room, except you could see us talking at these seats. I'm like, well, that is pretty cool. It freaked everyone else out too. But why can't StreamYard do that?
I don't know.
That would be pretty cool. Useless humans.
Ugh.
Who asks too many questions? Oh, humans, yeah. Humans
back.
are very nosy people. We didn't notice you were gone. What was the highlight of your day?
Kind of like Nikki. I woke up, but I'm still awake. That's the good part.
I too am still awake. The bed is very inviting. I have a pre-recorded.
There's not much going on here because it's freaking cold, so I didn't do much.
That seems to be universal. Even my coworkers in Texas are complaining about the cold.
Yeah.
Oh, I work with people. The office is actually based out of Bridge City, Texas.
Uh-huh.
And oh my Lord, they are complaining about an inch of snow and having to step outside and have their foot sink in it.
Wow.
And they're snowed in and they can't do anything because it's so cold.
Oh, poor babies.
Yeah. I said, let me know when you get 3 feet of snow, and then I'll tell you, yeah, you're snowed in for maybe an hour until the plows come around.
There are videos in Louisiana this morning that were quite entertaining, says the Alaskan. Don't tell her about snow. Did
Yeah.
Louisiana get an inch or two too?
Actually, I think they got like 7 or 8 in New Orleans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bet that really kicked their ass. Like, what's all this white shit? Wow.
They probably don't even got snow plows down there.
Yeah. Can't imagine being cold enough to snow in New Orleans. Yeah. Let's take a look at the weather. Oh, one of my live streams today, I was following a podcast from NPR, 1A, and one of the panelists' name was Alexis. I was waiting for someone to say her name and someone's AI to go off because there's an AI called Alexa. Weather. In Alexandria, Virginia, it is currently 18 degrees.
That's a heat wave.
It's going to get down to 9 degrees before it starts warming up tomorrow. Tomorrow's high is 20. Okay, I'm going to start bitching. And it's not going to get up into the 40s until I'm in Seattle. Son of a bitch. Oh, 51. When's 51? 2 Wednesdays from now. That's what I'm to 51. That's the kind of temperatures I want in the winter.
Alaska is warmer than me right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it was 9 this morning over here. It's a little bit warmer right now.
In Dallas, where my coworkers are, it's 28 degrees. Pussies.
No one cares about Dallas.
Yeah. How come I don't have Osceola Mills in here anymore? I guess that was just a location thing, huh? It's 1 degree above freezing where STD is. 37. How could it be 37 in Alaska?
And it's -1 in, the continental United States.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Something's wrong. I win. Today you win, yes. Shell, New York, 7 degrees. -5 in Montana. Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? I'm kidding. Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I believe that, with probably 50-mile-an-hour wind, and it feels like -100.
Oh, no. I once went to A&W and had a root beer float when it was, I think it was -30 or -40 that day. That was in Yellowknife, Canada, Northwest Territories. Because Holly wanted to see the Northern Lights. The things we do for love, huh?
80 degrees in Puerto Rico right now, and it's nighttime in San Juan. Nighttime.
Okay. -30, Kami. That was a good root beer float, though, if I remember correctly. I didn't want to walk back to the hotel that night. I kind of wanted to sleep right there in A&W.
Because it was warm?
It was, inside it was warm, yeah. At least survivable. I guess warm's, relative.
So I was looking for something else.
Go ahead.
I was
Well, you
looking
don't-
for something else on Facebook
Yeah.
and was reminded of this. If anybody has a need for Girl Scout cookies and you don't have a source for them, that's my niece's link over there in chat.
All right.
But I will warn you, ordering them online like that, the shipping can be a little expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, just in case somebody
Eva.
says, "Oh, I really need some Thin Mints."
All right. Digital cookie store. Samoas. I like Samoas. $6.
I got some of those s'mores last year. They were good.
S'mores? Oh, Girl Scout s'mores. Hey, they're all $6. Okay. Donate cookies. Your donation helps. Okay. Yeah, I don't want cookies, but you can donate some cookies. All right. Where's my credit cards? Shit. I'll be right back. Here we go. Stop cam.
I'm not sure how long this is available, Carrie. I just saw my niece's mother, say that if anybody wants to order directly from her and pay cash, they only have till Friday, but the online thing will be going for a while, so I'm not sure exactly how long it goes to. I forgot she put it up about a week or so ago. I'll have to remember to get some ordered.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Were you gone?
Mm-mm. Donations go to rescue mission. No shipping costs.
Hmm.
All right. They know where to send them, right?
Well, yeah, you put that in whenever you. Oh,
Yeah.
for the donation thing, I would imagine.
All right.
You gotta use your real name. So
Yeah, I'm doxing myself right now.
Well, quick, share your screen.
Yeah, no.
it's David Finkel.
Unfortunately, it's not David Finkel.
Fortunately, I know your real name. I just can't remember it. Fortunate.
I think everyone on the panel knows my real name.
Yeah. Some cracker
It,
name.
it's so funny though because I can't picture him as his real name.
Yeah. It's like Killer. He'll email me. I'm like, who the hell's this guy? Now I'm like, oh, it's Killer. I don't even know who this guy is, man. Who is this guy?
Thank you, Girl Scouts. When it says, do you want more information about joining or volunteering and all this stuff? The default is not selected. Other organizations, the default is selected. You have to. Okay. All right. Card.
Well, I think it was back before the first Trump election.
Mm-hmm.
There was a deal where they did that with their campaign page, that they hid the automatically selected thing that said make it a monthly donation.
Oh, I'm not doing that, am I?
No,
No. Okay.
but that's what.
Yes. I've heard of that happening before. Yeah, Trump. Although I have to say, I've heard the same thing happen with Kamala. I don't know if it's true or not.
Mhm.
Except Yeah, say it out loud there, Finkel. Read out my credit card out loud. There we go. Reader's name 28 and CVV. CVV. That's tiny.
And did you order enough for everybody?
Well, it's going to some rescue mission. I don't know who's eating what, but they're getting 5 orders. Place order. No, I don't want to save my credit card there. Thank you. The council is New York Penn, NYPENN. Oh, that's interesting. And your Girl Scout cookie order was placed January 21. Your order number is blah, blah, blah. All right. Cool. All right. Some lucky rescue mission's getting Girl Scout cookies. And your niece is getting a cell. Credit for a cell. And I'm out $30. I'm sorry. Now I'm hungry for Girl Scout cookies. Any of my neighbors doing this? Have any more pork chops? No, I think I ate all the pork chops. Yeah. Love the s'mores. I'm not familiar with the Girl Scout s'mores. I do like the, I forget what they're called now. Samoas?
Samoas, yeah, the coconut ones.
Yeah, those are good. I'll eat them all day.
I think the s'mores are fairly new.
It's not quite the same thing, but I'll be right back.
He's got to go freeze. Yeah, the Samoas in your guys' area is called Caramel Delights in my area. And Tagalong.
Really?
Yeah.
They have different names.
Mm-hmm. And Tagalongs in your area are peanut butter patties here.
Weird.
Where I live, donuts are donuts and cookies are cookies. Just saying. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't buy Girl Scout cookies. My niece is a Girl Scout. She gets nothing from me.
Oh, the s'mores and the toastjay will be retired this year.
IKEA
Oh,
ginger
really?
cookies.
Oh, so not only did you get Swedish meatballs, you got the cookies.
You're supposed to dunk them in tea, but I didn't want to make tea.
Yeah, Girl Scout cookies are always best with tea or coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing that thing that just reminded of it. I looked at the list a couple years ago. A girl in Florida was selling Girl Scout cookies, and she put up a I don't know if she did it on Facebook or did a separate website or something where she did a taste test on all the cookies. And, and she was like, "Oh well, the s'mores, I like this about them," and I was just reminded of it because there's that one on there that's like gluten free, and she was like, "Don't buy these; they taste like crap." And people appreciated her honesty so much. I think she sold something like $10,000 worth of cookies or something that year.
Years ago, when Colorado, I think they were like the first or second state to legalize marijuana.
Yeah.
Some Girl Scouts set up a stand right outside one of the marijuana shops. She made a killing until they made her go away. Clever little girl. SCD is trying to quit Girl Scout cookies after 50 years. Oh, we're talking smoking. Oh, who planted that? Oh, okay,
Those-
now you planted that thought in my head. It's cold out there. I don't know. I'm going to hold off for a while on that.
That's where we thought you went when you went for the cookie.
Mm. It didn't hit the floor.
5-minute rule.
I stole cigarettes from my stepfather too. My mother's husband. He was my stepfather. He was a good guy.
Okay.
Oh, we have pork
So
chops.
I was about to close Facebook and I saw somebody posted this a couple hours ago. I don't know if you heard this. Trump just rescinded Executive Order 14087, issued October 14, 22 by Biden to lower prescription drug costs for people on Medicare and Medicaid.
Is it true though?
I don't know. This guy is usually pretty reliable, but
What
Yes,
is
it's
executive order?
I did.
What was the number?
I signed that into play.
What was the number again?
it was
104.
14087.
I'm sorry, 10140.
14087. And I'm seeing a whole bunch of headlines saying about him doing
Oh, a
it
lot
now.
of people are searching it. It's
Let's see, this one says it's explained. Let's see what it's.
Newsweek.
Yeah.
Yeah, Newsweek.
Yeah, that certainly was a priority for him, wasn't it?
I get it. When the White House changes parties, they want to, and it happens on both sides. They want to rescind the other guy's executive orders. But stop and figure out what you're doing first, because you're actually pissing off a lot of people who voted for you. You dumb orange mother. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Apparently, it's a true story. He rescinded 14087.
Well, he is a man of the people, you know. He cares about the little guy.
Is it possible he's writing his own, so it goes down in recent history as his executive order?
Well, I was going to say, I could see like in a month him doing something that's like
Yeah.
the exact same thing and pretending it was an original idea.
Yeah, there's several. Oh, okay. All right. Man of the people.
That's one of the things
When
I
do I
hate
let it
about
go?
the
I'm sorry.
way politics has gotten is it's all about not letting the other people get any wins, you know?
Yeah.
They don't care if somebody comes up with a brilliant idea, you just can't let them do it and get credit for it.
Oh yeah, it's like the first major politician to go after TikTok was Donald J. Trump. After he went after TikTok, the ball was rolling. Republicans liked the idea of getting rid of it. Democrats it was a bipartisan bill that passed, and when it got to Biden's desk, Biden signed it into law. Someone decided to sue, goes to the Supreme Court. Supreme Court says, yeah, this is a good law. Trump comes in the office. He says, I'm extending TikTok. Where does he stand? Is he for TikTok or against TikTok? I really don't care because I don't use TikTok, and all the TikTok users are, hey, Trump. Do you remember how this whole TikTok thing started? Now TikTok has a place in Trump's heart.
Started in China, didn't it?
It's a Chinese-owned government company, and that's the concern. Is by Chinese law, TikTok has to give all of their data they collect to the government. So they have all this data on private citizens. In some cases, government officials use TikTok. If that application got data off your phone, and you happen to be a government employee, it's not going where we want it to go. So the law says they either have to shut it down or move it to become an American company, so the Chinese government doesn't get access to all that data.
Not to mention all those stupid dance videos.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny to walk into a JCPenney's and you see some kids propping up their phone on a counter so they can do a weird dance, a very well choreographed dance. I'm like, what the hell are they doing? Oh, they're doing a TikTok video. Okay, that's cute. It's fun. But I mean, there's a lot more to it than dancing in malls. But the problem is when you have these applications on your phone, it collects data. And if the application owner
they're all the same. They all collect data. Shit, my car collects data on me more than any other thing I have.
That's true. And the TikTok users that live upstairs, they said they rebelled and went on to something like TikTok that's also owned in China. Like, okay, just go on YouTube, man.
Speaking of cars collecting data, we never did do any more with doing a panel on that thing.
Data collecting cars?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it so like some cars have already got it in, but it's like it start next year where all new cars have to have these devices where they are like detecting if they think you're drunk driving and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, those
automatically send it off.
It shuts your car down and everything else.
Mhm.
I'm gonna buy me a car from 1984.
I suspect that won't last long. Do you know why I suspect? I'm putting on my tinfoil hat, which I don't have anymore. I'm putting on my invisible tinfoil hat because a lot of localities' revenue comes from fines from DUIs. If the car prevents the drunk from driving in the first place, there goes that revenue.
Listen, they don't need to get you for drinking and driving to make you pay some stupid fine.
They're gonna have to find a new way to fine you. Yeah, they can't fine me for drinking and driving because for the last 12 years I have not drank and drive. Drink and drove.
Well, don't count on it. There's a lot of videos out there, people being arrested for DUI even after they blow a 0.0 on the thing. But the cop goes, I don't know. I took an afternoon training in this, and I don't like the looks of your eyes, so I'm hauling you in anyway.
Remember, you guys remember the kid, the young kid, the athlete that was in his shorts, and he made the cop look like a fool, and the cop was trying to make an example of him. Also took him down there. Not only did he blow zeros, they also took his blood and still arrested his ass.
Did he get charged with DUI when the blood?
Well,
and
they had to let him go. But
okay.
So, he's suing them, and the kid made T-shirts and all kinds of shit. The kid made it out, man. Believe me.
The thing is, the cops know that nothing's going to happen to them.
Yeah.
So they're perfectly happy to just screws somebody's life up for 6 hours or 72 hours or however long they can keep them.
He wanted to know if the boy smoked marijuana. He told him no. He gets tested because he plays basketball for college. He was on the team, and they test him, so he doesn't do any drugs.
That reminds me, one of Trump's campaign discussions, I don't know if he's going to go through with it or not. He wants to give police more immunity, not less. He wants to, I think a police officer should be held accountable for what he does. If he crosses the line, he should be held accountable.
Anyone should be, not only a cop, anyone.
The January 6th, writer.
No matter who you are or what you do, man, woman, child, you know what's right and you know what's wrong.
TikTok is still in the Kerry family, not Mr. Kerry himself, but Kerry's kids. Okay. I'm sorry, I ignored the chat for a while. Oh, he actually said TikTok has a warm place in my heart.
Yeah, I can't do TikTok, and I don't do TikTok, and I can't stand the 500 videos that get sent to me every day by everyone I know. I keep telling them not to. I don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
I do YouTube and Facebook, and that's enough to keep up with.
It's a lot to keep up with. I don't know, if you miss a couple days, you're like, what the hell's going on? Like for Public Safety's channel getting shut down, and I haven't watched Kaiser.
He'll come back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He'll either win the appeal and get back on as for Public Safety, or he'll create a new channel. I mean, what's the first thing Kaiser did when he got kicked off? He created a new channel.
Yeah.
And as soon as his penance was done, he went back to his monetized channel. But has anyone heard any updates on this February 5th court date Kaiser has? I kind of lost track.
No.
Is it February 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's February 5th, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
I'm going to celebrate that day.
You got to what that day?
I'm going to celebrate it. It's my daughter's birthday.
Oh, okay. I'll be in Seattle with one of my daughters.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be watching YouTube or not. I'll try to peek. I'm very curious because what he's saying and what his detractors are saying are like totally different as to whether or not he'll be on YouTube February 6th. I'm thinking he won't be, but he seems pretty stubbornly, at least last time I watched, in denial. What's the point of denial if you know? I mean, I don't understand why he would say he's not going to jail if I don't know. It's all very confusing to me. I don't want to see him go to jail for skipping bail or breaking his parole. I want him to see him go to jail, or worse, for murdering a medically retired Marine. Apparently, that's never going to happen.
I blame Mr. Kerry.
And I want guests on StreamYard to be able to see the video viewer count as we go over to YouTube, don't I? One watching right now. What the hell? Where is everybody? Did we bore them all to sleep?
It says 2 in here.
Oh, it does say 2. Okay, I could have sworn I just said 1. All right, there's 2 of you. Thank you. Both of you. Hanging in there. Whoever you are, YouTube, come on up. Give us some conversation. Tell us what a tyrant muxer is. I love that tomato, Ariel. That's a great tomato.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, that is a good one.
All right. Nerdy left for her supper?
Yep.
She chose sustenance over us? I'm hurt. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what time I'm going to crawl into that bed over there, turn on MSNBC. But if you see me at 11:30 live, it's recorded. I recorded it a couple hours ago. I'm still here. I was on the phone with the post office because yet another package has failed to be delivered, and I'm effing hopping pissed. Oh, I think that post office needs to be audited. Yeah.
Somebody call Eli. He'll go.
Eli. Yeah. Oh, Eli. Yes. Yeah.
Or we'll send Preston H now. He'll do it. He does a good job.
Yeah,
Hey,
and at least
Amazon.
he won't be put off by the cold weather up there.
Yeah, he's used to it.
Amazon ticks me off.
It's probably warmer over there anyway. So.
It's the second package in less than 2 weeks. Oh. A while back when my work issued me a new laptop, the new laptop didn't work with the old docking station. And I like 2 monitors, and it didn't have the ports for 2 monitors. In fact, they had the wrong port for the monitor. So I ordered this box. I forget what it's called. They call it a dock, but it's not a docking station, but you plug everything into it: your mouse, your camera, your microphone, your left monitor, your right monitor, all the peripherals. And when you want to turn on that computer, you flip the switch. And you want to turn on that computer, you flip the switch. I now have 3 computers on it. I felt it was a necessity to do my job on anything other than a little tiny laptop monitor. And the day it was supposed to arrive, I'm anxiously waiting for it because I have shift that night. And I checked the Amazon website, and I'm 4 stops away. Check it again, I'm 3 stops away. I check it again, I'm 2 stops away. I'm like, okay, it's going to be here any time now. And I got sidetracked watching TV, and I checked again. Order was taken back to the center for delivery tomorrow. I'm like, son of a. I was what's the word? Effing hopping mad. I was not in acceptance.
So there's a docking station out there that you just flip a switch and it will show the different computers?
Right, yeah. Well, I've upgraded since that one, but yeah, that one was 2 computers. This is 3. Well, actually, it has ports for 4, but I'm only using 3 ports. I have my personal laptop, my work laptop, and my tower. Right now, you guys are watching me on my personal laptop, but this monitor, the camera, the microphone, the mouse, the keyboard, all of that goes through the box. And when I want to use my work computer, I boot it up and then I flip it, and then you guys go away and I'm seeing everything in my work environment.
Oh, so you flip us off.
I flip you off. Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Now I can still sometimes my relief comes at 8 and I don't get off till 9:30. Sometimes I can use my laptop, my personal laptop, and come up and on YouTube and goof off, watch the porn, whatever. I'm kidding about the porn, by the way, and still be at work. It's kind of hard to trick out the mouse when the work laptop is just on. I got to keep it active so it'll show green in Teams.
Mm-hmm. Don't you just love that?
Yeah, I hate that. and because it's so locked down, I can't. They used to have an application called Caffeine you can install, so it wiggles your
The
mouse.
cough,
And keep,
yeah, the mouse jiggler.
yeah.
You can actually buy those now, and they plug in, and they're just noticed as another USB mouse.
Oh.
I have one.
I have a jiggler. When I snap my finger, she comes and jiggles in front of me.
And
Nice.
this one, you can actually set it to just click or to actually move the mouse.
Oh. Well, what I do, because I didn't know that thing existed. I have an external keyboard, and I right click like on a notepad or on the background somewhere that's not infecting my applications, and I get that little pop-up menu, and then I put something heavy like a camera battery on the up cursor key, and it just keeps spinning, and that keeps the computer awake. So while I'm playing with my other computer or watching TV or going out and smoking a cigarette, I show green in Teams. Teams.
Yeah. Another trick that you can do is buy an old, well, not old, but buy a watch that actually has like a second hand.
Mm-hmm.
Lay it flat on your desk and lay your mouse on top of it where the tracker thing is, the little laser.
Oh, clever.
And as it catches the second hand moving, it'll keep your mouse awake.
Right. Okay. I'll have to try that. Now, the way I'm doing it works.
Yeah.
If it works, don't fix it. If it's not broken,
If
don't
if you put a little bit more effort into your job, then you wouldn't have to do these things. Be easy.
Well,
Effort.
my job's one of those weird jobs where there's nothing to do until something happens and they engage you.
Yeah.
And on day shift, it's constant engagements. Those guys are, I mean, they're literally working from the time they come on until a few minutes after they get off, waiting for second shift to relieve them. For me, it's like once or twice a week I get an engagement.
You know the best part of this conversation?
Hmm.
It's all been recorded.
Yeah. No one's here.
This is true. This is true.
Call
Most
AI.
of my
Hello.
coworkers know. I'm sorry.
Hello, Finkel's boss. I have a little video for you.
Yeah. Where is those $500 you said you was gonna that you was gonna spread out to the team?
Joel, I'm playing a YouTube character, and this is all fiction.
Right.
Actually, you're an AI character.
I'm an AI character. I look just like your
Yep, my
employee.
neighbor. You look like my
Sound like
neighbor.
it.
I use your
Yeah.
face.
Do you remember me singing just like that was AI? This is AI.
No, the singing's real. This is AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, the deeper voice is AI.
Yeah.
I was telling
I just got a notification, Finkel. Recap of recent TikTok history.
Mhm.
It just came up.
oh,
Oh,
it's been there a while.
the video I did, I think it was yesterday or the day before. I'm losing track of time. One of the downsides of working night shift and forgetting what days it is you lose track of time.
I was telling Ariel the other day, when we did the video with you being on The Voice, I showed that to my one nurse.
Mhm.
Luckily, she's not my regular one. And I showed that to her, and when it got to the end, she goes, "Oh, I thought that was a woman singing." I was like, "Oh my God."
You're fired. That's what you had to tell her.
And your health is in her hands.
Yeah.
All right.
I think she might have been the same one. That there was a thing the one time that they said about using an acetic wash. And she read the instructions and said, "Oh, it says here something about an acetic wash." And I thought, I learned the word acetic in high school. You went to nursing school and you don't know what acetic is? I'm not sure I want you touching me.
Are we talking RN, LPN, or CNA?
It was an LPN.
Really? Well,
So that's a little better. I only have RNs now.
oh, okay. Wow. You're moving up in the world.
When I changed insurance, I guess it said RNs only, which surprised me because you'd think they'd say, "Oh, well, LPNs, we could pay them less."
Oh, does this sound like my insurance is doing it, or does it sound like my cardiologist clinic is doing it? I got a call that it was time for my annual echocardiogram.
Mm.
And it said, but because of the situation with insurance, you have to come in one day for the echocardiogram and then come in a separate day for your for your doctor to tell you all about it.
Huh.
Do them the same day. She says, no, it's a requirement for the insurance that you come in on 2 separate days. I'm like, you told me the insurance wants to pay twice?
See, this would be my suspicion is if you went in that day and the doctor gave you the results, the insurance would only get billed for one visit. So that's what I'm betting is it's the doctor's office and not the insurance.
I'm kind of wondering too, and I hate that because I love this clinic. They've done me real good. Of course, they've been at war with the insurance company before. We almost lost them a couple years ago because the insurance didn't want to work with that. Apparently, there's something going on behind the scenes where they're a little snippy with each other. But Nerdy has calmed down now, and she's not going to go postal. I'm glad to hear that she's not going postal. She's not going to be in the morning news. Oh, she seemed like such a nice girl. Did you guys watch the David Chappelle Saturday Night Live monologue?
Yeah.
Funny as hell. I wish Saturday Night Live wasn't so strong with copyrights because we could have watched it here. Oh, that was a really good show.
We watched it behind the scenes. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, me, Ariel, and Kellen watched it the other day.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. If you don't go live, then you're good.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's Nerdy would miss out, but everyone else would. Oh, there's 4 watching now. Carrie's back. No, he's not. Oh, over on YouTube. Okay, YouTube's behind. I go live. Oh, it's way behind.
Yeah, you said about being able to watch the count. See, I'm glad they didn't keep that thing where people could. Was it showing in chat the names of everybody that was in? Remember, it was there for a short. I mean, in private, it would show everybody that was here, and it would show like the backstage people and stuff. I did not like that.
Mm. Well,
they must have got a bunch of complaints because it didn't last long.
Yeah, it's not doing it in ours, but I wonder if it's still like on the 10-seater one.
As a guest on this StreamYard, I don't see you guys in the basement.
No, but for a while there was a thing in private chat that would show like the names of people that were in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've always we've always had that thing where, like, if you had the keys, you could come in and sit backstage without anybody knowing. Then it's like, well, that kind of ruined that idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, when you gonna get your StreamYard back?
I got mine back.
It's not like we weren't paying any attention.
Oh yeah, I did 2 streams today, and I think I recorded one yesterday. And there's another one airing at 11:30. That's all. All that's done by StreamYard. StreamYard is back.
Did you do the one that was called "Hey, StreamYard is back"? Did you do that on StreamYard?
I think so. Did it have me on video, or did it have me as an avatar?
You know, I'm just screwing around with you.
Oh, you are screwing around with me. Okay. I can't remember exactly when I started, because for a while I was using Movavi and just putting my avatar in place of, when I would speak, I would put my avatar over whatever I was discussing, and yeah, StreamYard is much easier. That New Year's resolution didn't last long, did it?
Never do.
Never do. Yeah. Mm.
Broke, don't fix it, right?
Right. If it is broke, paint it.
If it is broke, then pay the price and keep going.
If it is broke, use duct tape or WD-40.
Oh, here you go. Is WD-40 flammable?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I'll look it up.
Look it up. I don't think it is, but it could be. I don't think it is, though.
It's WD-40 flammable.
It's water displacement. Is what it means.
Yes, it is extremely flammable.
Is it? Oh, okay. Then I should spray it on someone. And...
Is Gorilla Tape flammable? Okay. Mr. Carey, you're still here, by the way, in case anybody was wondering.
I don't know. That has made no sense to me. I mean, hey, Dale. I mean, when's the last time you had a broken gorilla?
Yeah, we don't need the Gorilla Tape. Oh, STD and End is here too. Yeah, okay. All right. I thought that was past everyone's bedtime.
I could see the duct tape because they're getting shot all the time, so they probably need to be.
Who's Dell? Is Dell Mr. Carey, STD, or End All Immunity?
End all.
We're not allowed to tell you.
Okay, that would be doxing him. Okay. Fair enough.
Well,
yes, it is End All.
It's one of those three.
One of those three. Okay. Water displacement. I didn't realize that's what it stood for.
Mr. Carey's name is Carey. And STD's name is his initials, STD. So you can narrow it down from there.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw him in chat, I thought it was sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah, Clap. Clap is
Oh,
here.
Clap. Sean. Sean. All right. Is it pumpkin time?
Not quite.
Not yet. Is it freeze my ass off time?
Probably.
I think we're overdue for me freezing my ass off. I'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Don't talk about me while I'm gone.
We won't.
Okay.
Much.
Yeah.
How can we miss him if he won't go away?
Ariel.
I heard that.
Is that other project you're working on?
I just love this picture. I think it's great. And by the way, that bowl right there, that's just catnip.
I figured
That's why
it was
the cat's
gummies.
freaking out. The cat's freaking out. It's catnip. That's all that is.
I figured it was gummies.
Yeah. You've seen nothing, Nikki. I have thousands of pictures. Ones that I don't even want. Why did it put him in his underwears? I have no idea, but it did. All I wrote was red bedroom, and it put him in this bed like that. Oh, and I put the kitty cat in there. I did put the cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
He drives it. Does he drive like a Jeep or is it a?
It's a truck.
He drives a truck.
Yeah.
Not a Hummer though, right?
No,
Was he on like a F-150 or something?
it's a Toyota truck, a big one.
Oh, well, even better. It's a Toyota. He's a smart man. I thought it was a Jeep, maybe. Okay.
What, a Toyota Tundra?
Yeah, the Tundra's the big one. You got Tacoma Tundra, you got a Sequoia, you got
It's a big one.
4Runner. 4Runner's big too.
No, it's actual pickup truck,
Yeah,
and it's the half ton, isn't it?
yeah, it's the Tundra. Gotta be the Tundra.
Hello, Kaiwai.
Hello, Kiwi. And hello, End All Immunity. I gotta make that big so I can get a picture of it.
Of what?
You.
I will send it to you. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Why is he laughing?
At the angry Toyota.
Hey, Kiwi's here.
Oh, he's back. We can't talk about him now.
There's a lot of half smoking cigarettes in my ashtray outside.
I wonder why.
I have to trick the AI when I talk about smoking so that it'll make certain pictures. I'm going to show you a picture here. Let's see.
Hey! I just realized your avatar.
Oh, okay. You see this one? Do you
Oh
see
my
that?
goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
you got to show them to, yeah.
All right. That's even a
You know
better
what I
one.
mean? Oh, turn up the heater. Cold.
Those are cute pictures. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who has a heater within reaching distance of my work desk.
I got everything in reaching distance. I got my coffee mug. I got my my water cup. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one. I got 5 of these. Got my cameras over here, my handheld cameras. This thing's getting bored. It wants to go for a walk, but it's too damn cold out.
Where's
Yeah,
your
that's
food?
what it is.
I'm sorry?
I said,
Where's
where's
my-
your food?
It's in the next room over.
Oh.
No
Half
pork chops
missed it.
for you tonight.
I'm sorry?
Said no pork chops for you tonight.
I think we're out. Last time I looked, there was one left, and I think I told Pat he could have it. When I get off the stream, I'm going to go look. If it's still there, it's gone.
My food's brought to me.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I got this in reach too. It holds my iPad, but my iPad's way over there.
I got one of those for my phone. Got a nice one.
And I got my my drugs. What have I not shown with you? Oh, my bowl for the fruit earlier. My remotes. The book I started reading last time I was in New York and didn't get very far and haven't gotten any further. That's over here next to my bed for bedtime reading, but I end up watching TV and don't read. And this is when I have to put up with Monster. These are antacids. What else is in reach?
Tylenol, ibuprofen,
They're
aspirin.
a few steps away, but my other drugs are here.
There's nothing you can take that makes Muxter go away. Just warning you.
I even keep a handkerchief nearby.
You gotta. This is so intelligent. I just saw on my phone that I had a notification on YouTube, and I looked to see what it was. Earlier today, I put a comment on Christopher Ruff's in his community thing,
Yeah,
and I put "You're a punk."
yeah.
So
Just a fact.
his big reply, he wanted to hit me back hard, so he came up with something really intelligent. It says, "At Muxter, I fucked your mom." Now that's some high intellect at work there.
Christopher Ruff. Huh? All right. Community. Which one did you comment on?
Well, at the time, it was the one that was the newest one.
If he did that to your mom, is he a mother effer?
Well, considering if my mother was still alive, she'd be 102 right now.
I know this dog ain't crying. I'm gonna go upstairs and smack the shit out of him.
Besides his skinny punk ass couldn't have handled her.
She'd probably break him in half.
I can't find it. Oh, this one. By the way, Bazinga is Navy girl. He didn't go and delete it, did he?
Oh, I'm looking. Hang on.
No, actually, I still see it. It's on under the community tab. It's the very top video.
The very top one. Cops get shushed.
Being a cop for a ticket. It's
News first. All I see is Kelly Brandon 1179.
Are you looking under community?
Christopher Ruff.
Direct D.
Oh, Direct D.
Okay, I didn't know he had a Christopher Ruff page too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a couple. Yeah.
YouTube age restricted this, so I deleted it and uploaded
Yeah.
it for you.
It's under that one.
Okay.
Oh God, I loved it. That's the best he could come up with, though.
Use a bitch. Use a bitch. What did you say to him? What did you write? That he was a punk?
Yeah.
All right. At DirectD, aside from your strange sexual desires and failures, at Muxer57 is correct. You're a punk. A weak, cowardly, little punk. Just saying. There we go. DD might travel to the Pacific. Is he in Arizona? I mean, it's not really far. If he's going to fake a trip to Kentucky and Indiana, the Pacific's not too far away. I get the feeling that DD and his party of miscreants have a mental, emotional imbalance, or else they are simply pooped.
Damn you, mouse. My mouse died. Now nothing works here.
Or all of the above. How about that, DKW?
My mouse died too, and I found a little rubbing alcohol cleanup, and it works just fine now. I got a chopping ball.
I just got to drop a new battery in it. It'll be all right.
Battery? No, you go wired, man. Batteries.
I hate that wire, man.
Yeah, I got
This is-
wires.
Yeah,
all over my
that's-
desk.
It's in the way.
I prefer the wired.
Well, I have to use a very small mouse because I have little hands, and my hands don't work. So
Don't blame the mouse, Ariel. Is the word we're getting from down under. How about
the mouse
this?
works now. I got it working.
Okay. Oh, here's something else on my desk. Collecting dust. I never use it. I'll bet it doesn't even charge. It's not even charged right now. My Apple Watch.
Oh, I got 2 watches. So,
I buy a lot of stupid shit that I end up not using. Useless crap. Amazon, curse you, Amazon. You make me buy
Like that.
shit.
Like that toll-free phone number that we then
Yeah.
could never figure out how to use for.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not Amazon, but yeah, that is an impulse buy.
I didn't know what the
You
hell happened.
know, if I had the money for that you've spent on all your impulse buys, I would probably say that my house would be paid for.
Somebody is channeling Holly.
Oh, about all those super chats.
Oh, that would pay half of my car payment, or not my car payment, but half of my car loan.
Mm. My car's paid off. I got the title over there.
Yeah, I don't
Oh, that's
own much
pretty
on
cool.
my car. That's one
I'm
thing
sorry?
I don't know much on.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 cars that are paid for.
I got one car. And I don't want to pay for it.
Oh, wait, hang on. I got to recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 trucks and 2 cars that are paid for. And then 1 car that we're still making payments on. Is that your pepper spray?
I forgot I had this. Huh.
Just don't point it at
I use
yourself.
I use a shaker.
I got one of those twist. I got one of those twist top ones.
Mhm.
Oh, my blood pressure machine that I never use.
No, actually, Kiwi, it's all Chevy, Fords, and Dodges.
Toyota's over here, Kiwi. We don't deal with that American bullshit. There's
Oh,
nothing wrong with that, Nikki. You stick
I
with
have
what
a
you.
backup. When the next Bobby Perez breaks this, I have this one that's never even been out of the box.
I remember I knew a guy a few years ago that worked, I forget who he worked for, whether it was Ford or whatever, some car company. And they had a rule that the parking lot, there was like a double like parking lot, the close parking lot, you can only park in with American made cars. If you had a foreign car, you had to park in the further parking lot. And
Yeah.
I can't think of what he had now. Would it be a Toyota or what? But his car was built in Atlanta. But he had to park in the far lot. And he said as he's walking in through the lot of American cars, it was full of cars, I mean, it was like Chevys and Fords and stuff, but they were all built in like Mexico and Canada.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he was the one that actually had an American made car, but just because it had the wrong name on it.
Right.
You know what really sucks?
Your ex-wife.
Yeah.
A portable vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, your ex-wife.
I keep this near the desk because I'm a slob. How do I put it back on the charger? Do not point that monopod at my windows from my pavement. I'll arrest you on this public footpath if I want. Oh, Muxer has an avatar for that. And
now he's looking for all the stuff that he can play with on his desk that has been gathering dust.
The ballistics. Yeah, put dust on my lips.
I have
What
Carmex.
What are the little windows for the comic strips called? What do you call that again?
Panels?
Panel?
Panel, I believe, yes.
Okay. Let me check.
Something I meant to look up today. I don't know why
don't know what this is.
I thought of it today. It never occurred to me before, but why is the guy that you sell stolen items to, or so the kids tell me, called a fence? And
I didn't know that
I
was
kind
a
of
thing.
wonder if it's like it used to, like you used to like hand stuff over a fence or something so you couldn't see each
Maybe.
other. I just, it just occurred to me that that's a weird name for a guy.
Kind of
Yes.
how your sister got named Barb, right?
Yeah.
They are on top of the fence.
Okay. The term originates from the idea that they act as a defense for the thief, providing a way to
Oh.
sell stolen goods without getting caught.
So I'm
Similar
gonna
to how a
take my
physical
goods to
fence
defense.
protects the property from intruders.
Interesting.
Basically, they act as a barrier between the thief and the authorities.
Are you calling me a thief?
Okay.
Or are you calling me a fencer?
I forgot to show
You're
off
a
one of
barrier.
my items on my desk. The Holy Scriptures.
Your
I think
pocket
maybe what she was
constitution.
I think maybe what she was saying there earlier is use a bitch.
Yeah. That thing's not called a panel, but it's okay. I don't know what it's called.
It's not a panel?
What did you ask?
Like the little bubble. Maybe let me write bubble. Comic bubble. I don't know.
Oh, a voice bubble? Yeah, I thought you meant the square that the cartoon is in.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what I.
A voice
Well,
bubble
like when
is
they
that
talk.
little
When they
thing
talk,
that's,
you know.
yeah, that's a voice bubble.
Where idea bubble.
Well, between the
Idea
delay from what we say to what the audience hears and the delay between the time the audience posts something and I notice it, I have no idea what short men say. But DeKiwi says short men say that, Finkel. What did I say that sounds like a short man?
I know whenever I saw him say that, I was trying to remember what you said, but
I think he's
But then
talking about.
I think he's talking about his comment about do not point that monopod at my windows.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that already. I have a bad memory. Holly wants me to get one of those cognitive tests. Man, woman, TV. I don't know, something like that.
actually, I was gonna get a cognitive test last time I went to the doctor, but I forgot. You know,
For the last couple weeks, a word that I keep wanting to say when I update family and church members and Holly is pathology. And today is the first day that I've been over remembered every time I want to say it. Why is that word so hard for me to remember? The pathology report. We haven't got the pathology yet. We're waiting on the pathology. I'm like, what's that word? What's that word? Holly has to remind. Until this morning, I couldn't just bring it up in discussion. Did I tell you guys about my church?
Something
yeah, you
about-
said that they're starting their shit up again on just on different arguments.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
the
I'm
easy way
told
to remember
argument.
the easy way to remember pathology is that you have to walk down the path to get it. So you got to study the path, and the study of a path is pathology.
I've been accused of being pathological. Yeah, I woke up this morning. I had a weird, restless night. It wasn't a work night. I woke up like several times in the night, and then this morning I woke up with the sensation that yesterday when I was with Holly, we discussed something I was going to do today, but I couldn't remember what. I said, "Do you remember what I'm supposed to do today?" She goes, "Oh my God, you're scaring me." I'm like, I'm scaring me too. I can't remember. Was I supposed to run an errand, do something for your sister? Uh, I can't remember what. And then she started talking about her sister. I'm like, that's right. I'm supposed to go to CVS and pick up a couple of prescriptions. She goes, that is right. And by the way, the word is pathology. And I haven't forgotten the word pathology since. Actually, just a moment ago, I was struggling to remember what was it? Pathology. It was like, yeah. So I picked up my prescriptions and I ran an errand for her sister. And yeah, I'm just rambling like a guy with bad cognition. You got
Yeah, but you know what
Huh?
I just realized that if you would take a pause between sentences, you would be making a blues song because it's like, I woke up this morning, ba-da-da-da, and I went downstairs, ba-da-da-da. I tried to remember what I was doing.
Walk into the kitchen, open the refrigerator. What am I looking for? It's happening. And the Kiwi reminds me that I got attacked by the munchkin, the footpath outside. We call that a sidewalk at the WETA building. One of your greatest clips, but it probably happened a while ago, and you are getting older now. That was recently. That was when I went for my skin check. I got a big old freckle here that's been worrying Holly, so she wanted me to go to get it checked out. And now I'm going back on the 29th for a whole body scan. He says that's not the big C. It's just what was the word? It was 2 words. The condition is old age. That's
A liver spot.
liver spot, sunspot, geezer spot. Yeah, one of those things. Gonna have to start using sticky pads, Finkel, and write down what you need to do.
You know,
Tomorrow's
back when I used to be involved in a lot of stuff, you know, I was president of the fire company. I was chairman of the one committee that we were fighting the school board. I was chairman of the fall thing that we used to do. And I thought, you know what I need is a little pocket notebook. And so I got myself a pocket notebook so I could write in there things like, remember, by July 1st, you have to order this, and remember this, and remember. And it was a great idea, except I, never remembered to look in the notebook.
Yeah, the same problem. Holly's sister gave me a Beatles calendar, a paper calendar, and I don't want to put it up. But this morning's conversation, including, why don't you use that calendar Gina gave you and start writing stuff down? I said I was going to, but I forgot. We may lose you to Alzheimer's and watch a great star slowly fade.
But actually, he said we may loose you. So I'm not quite sure what that means.
These damn librarians always making spelling checks. So
you got to give me some kind of credit. You know how many times I sit here and don't tell Kerry that he's using the wrong "your."
I do that all the time.
Yeah, that's a famous one. I apparently misspell whoa. And Holly tells me something that surprises me. I say whoa, and she goes, "You spelled that wrong." I'm like, how are you supposed to? I spelled
WHOA.
WOHA. And apparently,
yeah, you put the H in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Woo-ha! You're doing your Al Pacino. Woo-ha!
Well, what's wrong with woo-ha? I didn't spell it wrong. I was just thinking of what you look like. Woo-ha!
You just got to say it that way.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm trying to figure out is how is it? Well, hello, KY Reacts.
KY, what's up?
Hey, how
is
you been,
it
KY?
when we have 20 million things that we're doing, like being president of the firefighters and, this committee and that committee and PTA meetings and, teacher parent
Yeah,
conferences. How can we
and I was
remember all
also,
of
I was
that?
also, yeah, I was also running a library at the time too. But go ahead.
But how can we remember all of that and not get anything mixed up? But then once we get to the point in life where we don't have 20 million things to do, we have a hard time remembering the one thing we were supposed to do.
Pick up my prescriptions and the word pathology. I'm going to say the word pathology a million times so I never forget it again.
Well, you know,
Is that a sign of
the word,
pathological? I'm sorry?
yeah, the word I had trouble with for the longest time. It was like the same thing as you with pathology, as I could not remember algorithm.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about the former vice president, Al
Yeah,
Gore's.
that's what I finally had to say. Al Gore, he invented the internet and he danced a lot. So he was Al Gore rhythm.
I'm not liking this camera. I'm going to have to go back to Avatar. I'm really not liking the way my neck looks. I am getting old.
I don't know. Getting.
No, I like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Anyway, so before I log off, I should write down the things I want to do tomorrow, so I don't bug Holly early in the morning. What was I supposed to do?
For tomorrow, we don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't tell us.
Well, I haven't made a plan yet, but my problem is when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll forget whatever the plan was.
Oh.
I want to take the camera out, but it's too damn cold.
Too damn cold.
Too damn cold.
Too.
I think I'm addicted.
By the
to
way,
camera.
I meant to mention a couple of hours ago when we were talking about INRs and stuff. I switched to Eloquist a couple of years ago and haven't had to have an INR check since.
Eloquist, that's the one with the commercial that says "Do not use if you have a mechanical valve," right?
Oh, does it? Okay.
I think so. Yeah. I would like to stop pricking my finger every 2 weeks.
Hey, I prick mine multiple times a day.
I guess I should not complain so much. I forget.
Just saying, man. My old lady complains about, "Hey, you need to use a different finger." Well, what the hell? I only got one hand that works. I can only do the basically one finger, so it doesn't bother me anyway. So
Kiwi.
You know, I had,
go ahead.
I had totally forgotten that they gave me the home test for a while, and I had to do it weekly. And you know, I was always like this when I'd have to do it. I'd be like, and I'd be like, it doesn't hurt that much, but it would still take me about 40 times to finally hit the damn finger.
Kiwi, this is in Fahrenheit. I don't know what the Celsius equivalent is, but it's 17 degrees.
Hey Siri, what's 17 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
17 degrees Fahrenheit.
Minus 8.
8.33. What would you like to convert from?
Nothing. Shut up here.
And Siri over there, no one asked you.
It's -1 in the middle of the country. -2. Sorry.
Whoa. What time is it?
It's fucking cold, is what I was just told.
There's what mine is right now. 3. With a feels like of -4.
it's 12. It ain't bad.
And tomorrow we're having a high of 11 and a low of -8. Without even doing the feels like.
feels like is negative 26.
Ugh. That's why I never go outside,
Yeah.
among other reasons. Like, there's people out there.
I went outside for a little bit yesterday to shovel a little bit for the dog there. And it wasn't bad outside. It was cold, but it wasn't bad. And then I found out why it wasn't good to be outside, because then the wind started blowing. And yes, it didn't take too long, but a couple seconds to get my ass back inside. Screw this crap. This ain't bad. And then the wind started blowing. Yeah, back inside.
my family text chain, which is on mute. Thank goodness. Somehow they got into the topic of, do we have red hair genes? And everyone's opining, no. And someone says, Mom, my ex-wife, had red hair in a picture at Grandma's, my mom's house, but I don't know if it was natural or just the photos age. And then they said, Dad, do you know? And I seen this 9:02 an hour and a half ago. I might have said, by that time I stopped looking. But they're well beyond that, the red hair discussion. So I think I'll just. Yeah, no. I think it was dyed red. Yeah, somebody was looking for a freezer. I'm thinking, just put your stuff outside. It'll be cold.
I forget what the temperature is supposed to be for a freezer. I know refrigerators are 40.
Yeah, I got mine too cold.
Yeah.
Way too cold.
0 is what the ideal temperature
Is it?
for a freezer.
Okay.
Cool.
Which is actually way below freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that my meats and my blueberries are hard.
Yeah, that's maybe a whole different doctor you got to talk to about that.
If it's more than 4 hours, call your doctor.
And meats and blueberries, you should keep those two words away from each other. The reason why they look like blueberries is because they're frozen.
Right. Because you got to figure in that shrinkage too.
Yeah. I normally don't call them blueberries. I just call them testicles, but that's whatever you want to call them.
Damn cold out there. I left this morning with an Italian sausage and a pair of walnuts, and by the time I walked to the car, I was down to a breakfast sausage and a pair of blueberries.
Yeah.
It's settled. You guys are the ones my mom warned me about when I was a teenager.
Only because we can make you laugh.
I have to admit, you got me laughing there. Between my family and you guys, yeah. Gosh darn, it's so cold that Finkel's berries turned blue and went hard.
How cold is it?
What color is your Papa Smurf?
That was that guy at the WETA. He was Papa Smurf. He was looking a little pale, but
Oh man.
Apparently, that problem is hereditary.
You know, when I see a video like that, like the WETA guy,
Mhm.
I always wish that I could just like load 20 people up in a bus and drive down there the next day and all be standing outside with cameras. You know?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Nikki, you check your email? I sent you that picture a while back.
No, I haven't checked my email. I've been on.
Okay. No, you're good.
I've been on here.
You'll see it.
Yeah. We did the 2-person thing when I was with Mr. Nice Guy Activism. We went to it was a credit union in Rome. And I thought we'll be more effective if they see it coming at him from different angles. But when I separated from him, he got all the action on his side. I didn't get any action on my side.
That's because you had your blueberries showing.
Oh, get off the blueberries. You know, some frozen blueberries with some milk and a little bit of sugar. Some good stuff in warmer weather.
He's Finkel the Wrinkle with the blueberries.
I'm glad I wasn't taking a drink of my tea at that time, Ariel.
Well, it's in the, I don't know if you heard the rap song I wrote about everyone. They call him Finkel the Wrinkle.
Finkel the Wrinkle. Oh, boy.
Just had to throw that in because that was taken by Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, right. That was at the nail salon in Oneida. They weren't happy. They were not happy. The guys in the pickup truck were really not happy. Are you high on antioxidants? I'm not sure what an antioxidant is, but no, I'm not high. I'm a little lethargic. I'm a little tired. I haven't been sleeping well.
That's those damn down under people. Why do you have to be so negative? Why can't you be pro-oxidant?
I don't know. Oh, antioxidant. Okay. I think blueberry. Okay, I'm tracking. Blueberries, I think, are an antioxidant. I still don't know what it is, but I've heard that term thrown around in commercials.
Supposed to be good. Supposed to be good for your heart, I think.
Oh,
it's also supposed to be good for your skin, so you don't get wrinkles.
Or these little liver spots, we call them.
Oh, he's obviously, if he's Finkel the Wrinkle, it's not taking his.
Fun fact: a lot of people say and think the phrase "it's colder than hell," but it's actually stated like this: colder than hail. Hail.
So the blueberries are supposed to be good for your skin, but I found out a couple months ago I ate a bunch of blueberries and my skin broke out.
Look, mother flapper, you just make sure you read the chat. The Kiwi says so. And that neck. Oh, come on, get off the neck.
And actually, it's colder than a witch's tit in a brass bra.
Well, there's nothing wrong with my neck. That would be pretty cold. Antacids, yes, I'm high on antacids. My drug of choice.
I remember somebody on TV the one time saying, I think it might have been Letterman or something, saying, "Bring your brass monkeys inside tonight."
Brass monkeys a drink, ain't it?
Who was the last on TPP used to call us flying monkeys?
Renata. We were just trying to remember. Oh, that was it. Okay, Renata.
I remembered it today. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the other day we were trying to remember her name.
In fact, I think Ariel did a bunch of flying monkey avatars after that.
Yeah. I do have one.
Turtle.
Are you
I was-
making
I
fun of
was-
my physical features, Kiwi?
I was thinking turkey neck myself.
There goes the monkey.
There it is, flying monkey.
From the Wizard of Oz.
Regatta. Is that a type of cheese?
Renata.
Renata. Oh,
Don't say
You're
her,
thinking of
her name.
you're thinking of
fool.
ricotta.
Ricardo, yeah.
ricotta. Yeah.
Don't say her
Almost
name.
as flaky
Ricotta
as
cheese.
who's the flaky drunk chick?
Well, there was 12 of them.
Ricky drunk.
Oh, Nema.
Nema, yeah.
Oh, I have a boyfriend, Finkel.
I have a boyfriend. I call the police.
How you doing? I have a boyfriend. Okay, I just asked you how you was doing. I didn't ask you for a date.
How you doing? How did Joey say? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I only had 2 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes ago.
Oh, you have a boyfriend
Yeah.
with pretty nails. Okay.
Yeah, that was a classic. How you doing, Nema? I have a boyfriend.
Before she was it when she was Naima or when she was Lilith?
Lilith was after.
Okay. There was a time that Stone Vet came up and Scotto came up and a whole bunch of people came up and she came up and she was drunk and she kept going on and one by one they started, kind of slithering away. I'm like, damn, this
Yeah.
we almost had a good stream going, a good discussion, and she kind of ruined it. And then one guy, I think it was Logan,
Yes.
like, I'm gonna go find her. I'm like, oh shit. You wanted the goofy.
Yeah, he
drunk
was
chick.
he was
That's
coming
great.
on
She's
to
in
her.
Florida, anyways. He have a long trip.
I'm sorry.
I said I believe she's in Florida, so he'd have a long trip.
Oh, okay. I don't know where he is, but he seemed like he was really interested in her. I'm like,
Yeah, he's in Cali. Yeah.
all right. I don't know what you look for in a partner, but okay. There's someone for everyone, I guess.
I remember a while back there, she popped into Stone Vets and she gave him like a $3 super chat. And then she got pissed he wouldn't drop a link for her.
Oh,
He was like,
right.
drop a link. And
Yeah.
so then she was complaining about, I gave you $3.
Yeah, you can send it back.
Oh.
I remember at the time thinking she probably wanted to go up there and bitch about you because that's when she was telling everybody, that Finkel, he said I was drunk and I called the police and said that he was
Yeah.
slandering me.
I shouldn't have said she was drunk. I should have said she was stupid.
Stupid drunk. Yeah.
Oh. Trip. We had some
No.
trippy people on.
We'll have to remember to invite her if we ever get to do our addiction panel.
No one is truly sober here, STD. Well, yeah, I'm high on antacids and antioxidants, and warfarin, and cardio laugh out loud. Yeah. And sleep deprivation. I haven't been sleeping well, so if I act a little goofy,
No.
I'm not drunk. I only have
Is
2
it-
beers.
Physical or mental?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still drunk several years afterwards.
Funny thing is, I've been sleeping really well lately.
Have you?
No, I haven't been sleeping at all. This dog is driving me crazy.
Show off. Yeah.
I haven't been sleeping very good either.
That's because you have 4 of those dogs probably still in the bed when it's time to go to sleep. Did they let you
Yeah,
sleep
but
on the bed?
No,
she,
they don't
she,
sleep on the
she,
bed. Well, if I go to bed by myself, I end up with 3 of them.
Ah,
But if Mr. Nicky goes to bed by himself, none of them get up there. And if we
and
go to
she,
bed
she,
together, none of them get up there.
okay.
but she can't train one of them to lay on her feet.
No, I can't.
Maybe if you wash your feet every now and then, they may sleep next to you.
That would come in handy right now because the lower areas is pretty cold.
It's because my feet are like ice cubes.
Yeah, well, all the cold air's down there at the bottom.
They're blocks. They're blocks of ice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
My
time
dog's
for me to
still
say
small.
have a great night, y'all. Have a great night, SCD.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
See you later,
Hey,
SPD.
we'll all be out of here soon.
Yeah, because it's almost pumpkin time.
I think my recorded live stream is at 11:30. Will I be awake for it? I don't know. Of course, you know me. I'll brush my teeth. I'll get in that bed. I'll lay down, and then my eyes will be wide open. To a seashell, I can hear Muxer. Mm-hmm.
I don't
I'm
see
going to
your
head out.
scheduled one.
Y'all leaving us. I'm going to head out to have a great evening. Be well. Keep well.
Yeah, nerdy. We'll see
See
you.
you, nerdy.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
And laugh at the Texans for their 1 inch of snow.
So you go out there with your broom and clean that shit off.
That's usually what I do, but not this last time. Oh, by the way, the echocardiogram showed everything is purring and ticking. I've had no major events on my defibrillator thing, the monitor, and my ejection fraction is normal for a man my age.
Good night, Carrie.
I had one of those echoes done.
Good night, Carrie.
Yeah. Which came as good news to me because a year ago, 2 years ago, last time they checked my ejection fraction, it was like at 25% of what's expected for a man my age. Now it's up to normal. That's the Entresto. That's the expensive pill. Warfarin's cheap. Cardio laugh aloud's cheap. But the Entresto's expensive, but apparently it was worth it.
Is the Echo the one where they have to send the camera up your vein?
No, this is where it's like, like when your
It's
wife's
like an
pregnant.
ultrasound.
It's an ultrasound.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
As he's moving around, I look up at the screen. I said, "Is it a boy or a girl?"
Could you see the little flap moving and all that? Did they show you all that? The lady
I
didn't
didn't look that closely, but that's what it looked like. It was like the cone and all kind of gray.
Yeah, they catch it when it opens and closes, and how many times it does it per seconds or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
The one in the vein. Is that a heart catheter when they send it up your vein?
Yeah, up your artery through your groin.
Yeah.
When they did that before my valve,
I got it done in my arm.
Yeah. They wanted my leg, but I remember when they wheeled me in, they had drugged me up pretty good. I remember when I looked over and had this big TV screen,
Hey, Don.
and when they shot me up with the dye, you could see my veins just suddenly appear, and it was pretty trippy because I was high from whatever painkiller they gave me.
Tell Tell Donna what you think about her snow.
Donna is here.
Hi, Donna.
We heard you got an inch. Or parts of Texas
Oh.
got an inch. I don't know if all of Texas got an inch. And I know you're a friend of For Public Safety. I spoke to him today. He's doing well. And his channel is, at least last time I looked, still down.
It's
He
still
ends up
down?
killing it. And I think what they...
No snow in Fort
No
Worth,
snow.
guys.
Oh, good. No snow. All right. My coworkers got snow and they're pretty bitchy
Awesome.
about it. Texas got Trump back. We all got Trump back.
And what does that mean? They got a
I
snow
didn't
job?
want him, but we got him. He's here.
Texas got a snow job? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah. Donna. Yeah, he got a snow job. Donna, someone did a strike on For Public Safety's channel, and the AI took it down. For Public Safety's trying to work with human beings so they could look at it and bring it back up. It's happened before, and Chris Ruff and Lick the Whole Boot are trying to take credit for it. I think they're full of shit because they were also surprised. So I don't know. But yeah, somebody did one of those, what do you call it when several people complain about the same
Mass report.
mass report? Yeah. And the AI took it and they took it down. They're accusing him of putting something lewd up. I'm not buying it. He's not a lewd person.
No, that's what I said. When I heard what they accused him of, it annoys the hell out of me, but I know he doesn't do anything like that.
Yeah, that's not in his character.
And me and Nikki know all about mass reports because we grew up Catholic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So nothing new. Yeah. Same shit, new day.
All right. Well, it is past pumpkin pie.
Okay, Nikki.
Pumpkin pie. Wow. Pumpkin time.
I hear you.
You're thinking about pumpkin pie. That's what it is.
Make sure you have Cool Whip.
Yeah, no joke.
That sounds good. No blueberries though.
You
You
brought
know,
the blueberries in.
You bring your own blueberries. You got your own blueberries. Are those scratch and sniff blueberries? So what kind are they?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Anyway.
You know, back at Thanksgiving time, I think it was, I got a pumpkin pie from the store, and I said to people, I got a pumpkin pie, and at least 3 people, and I think Nikki was one of them, immediately said, "Did you get Cool Whip too?" It's like, can't have the pumpkin pie without the Cool Whip. So good night, Nikki.
Good night. I'll see you guys
Good
all
night.
later.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID, a coworker of mine, we go way back. We were at the last 2 jobs together, and he's always bragging about Costco's pumpkin pie, which to this day I've never had Costco pumpkin pie, but he was driving the team crazy with it before COVID. And we had this gathering where they brought all the Dallas folks up here, and we had several meetings, get to know each other and, take classes together and everything. And he was bragging about the Costco pumpkin pie. So on the last day, we had a, what do you call them? When everyone brings their own dish. Potluck.
Yeah.
We had a potluck, and wow, I couldn't remember what a potluck's called. A group across the hall was also having a potluck, and they ran out of storage room. It was a much bigger room, so they used our refrigerator. And when it came time to bring out our potluck stuff, his Costco pie was gone. And he was mad. He was like Ross mad on Friends when someone ate his turkey sandwich.
Yeah.
In fact, we called him Ross for a while. He was, and this is the calmest guy in the world. He was pissed. So we tease him all the time. When we talk about that other thing, we say, "You ate my pumpkin pie."
That could be his name, Pumpkin Pie. Hey, Pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin pie, yeah.
But
We got about
and
half.
one
the
I
pie.
got Mrs. Smith's that time, and it tasted pretty good.
Mm. I don't know if Mrs. Smith's any different from Costco or any different from, if I get a can of pumpkin pie mix and make it myself. I don't know. It's all good to me.
Did I ever tell you the pumpkin pie story when my nephew called my mother for her recipe?
Doesn't
This is-
sound familiar.
My mother made great pumpkin pies, by the way.
Mhm.
But this story is like true of a couple of her recipes that people would say, "Oh, Mary makes the best whatever." So anyway, my nephew, when he was living out in California, a bunch of them were getting together and having a Thanksgiving dinner, and he said, "I'll make the pumpkin pie. I'll give my Gram's recipe. She makes the best pumpkin pies in the world. So I'll get her recipe." So he calls my mother and he says, "Grandma, I'm going to make pumpkin pie. What do I need?" And she said, and he calls from the store, so that she could. And she said, "Well, first of all, don't worry about making the crust. Just get frozen crust." He said, "Yeah, I did that. Now she always made her crust, but anyway." And she says, "Well, you're gonna need canned milk." And he said, "That's the one thing I remembered. I remember you using canned milk. I did get that." She says, "Well, I'll go over." She said, "It should be like the vegetable aisle, and they'll have cans. You want to find the Libby's pumpkin pie with spices." He's like, "Okay, I see that. Now what else do I need?" And she says, "You need to go pay for it. That's all hers was she'd buy the canned mix with pumpkin pie spice, and everybody, it's just like her chocolate chip cookie recipe. Everybody used to brag about that, and it came off the side of a Jello box."
Mm-hmm. Donna prefers
Everybody-
whip topping in the spray can.
Yeah, in most cases, I would rather get like the Dream Whip or Ready Whip, but for some reason with pumpkin pie, I like the Cool Whip.
There's
That's
something
good.
more fun about the spray can. Yeah.
Yeah, you can breathe in the
Yeah,
air
you can. Yeah,
and make your voice
you can
sound funny.
shoot.
Yeah.
and you can shoot the whipped cream down your throat
Oh, okay.
with blueberries.
It just makes food fights more fun, is what I was going to say. But okay, well, sure.
Oh, geez, you're boring.
You were talking about COVID earlier. I was going to say, they say blueberries are good for fighting against COVID. So you're good to
Oh
go.
yeah. You got them blueberries, you'll never get COVID.
Bad man. Yeah. Early COVID, someone said that about olives. Yeah, I ate a lot of olives.
Which olives? Was it green olives or those black
You ate the
bastards?
black ones, you're screwed.
I'm
they
not
are
sure
good.
if they specified. Yeah, I just started buying olives.
I like the black ones. I don't eat the green ones. So I will eat the black
I
ones.
I don't like the green ones at all. I can stand a little bit of the black ones. Like if they're on a pizza or something, I'll pick half of them off.
Mm.
I remember my one niece when she was little, she would just sit with a jar of black olives,
Mm-hmm.
just sit there and eat them. She'd stick them on the end of her fingers and eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Just like licorice.
That's why I'm so snacky. I didn't have a dinner tonight. Oh, that pork chop's
I
still
had
there.
2 cheese sandwiches.
Two
That
of them.
was my entire meal for the whole day, and I don't feel hungry at all. That's weird.
I got a hot dog for you there. if you want. A
That's
weenie.
suspicious there.
I'm a wiener, baby.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know.
Can y'all hear Finkel? Because I don't hear him.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My mic's still on. Can you hear me now?
Something's happening. I don't know.
I'm not having any
Can you
trouble.
hear me now?
Well, now I can't.
Trying to be like Killen there for a second.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Audio.
Let me play you something. Let me see if you can hear it. Give me a second.
Oh, my mic volume is way down. How's that? Is that better?
I was hearing you the whole time.
Richard, I'm just messing with you, man.
Why do you?
I wasn't sure if you were serious or not, so I didn't
No,
know
I
whether
was
or not
just,
to
I
go
was
along.
just messing with him.
Why
Let me know if you can hear this.
Use a bitch. Use a bitch. Use a bitch. Use a bitch. Use a bitch.
Okay. That's
I
what
heard that.
that's what they, this is I get no respect.
No.
That was my text this morning. That's the only text he sent all day. I woke up to that. I was like, what is this? I put that on. Oh, okay. Thank you. I said, I got that recorded, right? Now he says, I know. It's forever now. I was like, yeah. So.
To my guess, there appears to be more people on the panel than the chat. I've felt that way many times tonight. Let me go over to the chat and see. Apparently, we have 2 watching now.
Hey, we were clear up at like 10 at one point. Then we were hovering around the 7s, and then
I joined, and everyone went away.
Everybody's going to bed or whatever. Everyone was leaving.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, it's after 11.
Yeah.
Am I picking up overtime tonight? Hope not. I'm kind of tired. Drum roll. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yes. Ooh, escalation request. Oh, that was the 418. Okay. Yeah, the guy that usually gives me overtime is on tonight. So I will try to sleep. I like sleep. I remember sleep.
Sleep is nice. It's necessary.
Sleep is nice.
it's one of my favorite things.
I simply remember my favorite things.
I so resisted singing that. After I said one of my favorite things, I thought, don't sing it. Do not sing it.
When Nikki's 4 dogs bite. When Michael Kaiser's bee stings. Oh. Yeah. I'm feeling it. I think I'm ready to say goodnight.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna sign off.
Okay. If you see me in 15 minutes over at the other place, that's a recording. I'm actually going to be in bed or maybe smoking a cigarette. Y'all have a good night.
All right, man.
You too.
Good night to everyone. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Remind me again, what are the pictures you all put on screen called? Avatars.
Avatars. I've been having a hard time with words too. Pathology.
I saw that just as I was getting ready to hit the second button there. You never would have known.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to sing